What's up, guys? It's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm back here with Tyler, and he just came in second place playing 60 card Battlewasp. And we're going to go ahead and get straight on this. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell there so you can come part notification squad, and definitely check out the Patreon in the description down below. And do you have any shout outs?
Shout out Team Problem and Butts Place Games.
All right, and congratulations on the second place. So let's go ahead and check out and see what you're playing.
Well, as you said, it's 60 cards, big pile of cards of bugs. So, best card deck. The reason I am playing this deck.
You mean Simoon?
Yes, this is Simoon for bugs. Battlewasps Rapier the Onslaught. So essentially, like you said, it's a Simoon. You activate it in hand, you discard an insect, then you can place Battlewasp Winds from your deck to the spell trap zone and special summon this card. And then it will trigger the Battlewasp Wind, which is Black Whirlwind. And it's a pretty nice little combo starter. This, plus any insect, is full combo, essentially. You're just off to the races. Absolute 3 of.
I love that card so much.
Next, for another 3 of, Partner in Crime, Sting the Poison. On summon, add a Battlewasp monster from deck to hand. You can normally to go get the Rapier or an extender that you need. And then people forget, this is actually a tribute an insect quick effect to target a monster and negate its effects.
That's so broken that you have a main deck negate.
So you can, going second, it can be nice for interruption, or make sure your plays are secure, or you can end on it, or summon it on the opponent's turn for another monster negate. And it's a level 2 tuner, which does come up in the deck. I'm doing 2 copies of Battlewasps Twin Bow the Attacker. This is just, if you control an insect, you can just special it. Locks you to insects. Rapier also locks you to insects, but this is a complete insect deck. We don't care. It is what it is. And then it has some random effect where it can attack twice in battle phase. I guess you can 1,000 if you'd like. But it's a level 3 extender. Very nice. And then we got 2 copies of Battlewasps Pin the Bullseye.
Oh, there he is, the boy.
The pin.
The boy. 200, bro. 200. I watched you do this for like a time thing at some point. It was insane.
Are you the timing for pin? Oh.
The card's so dumb.
So it's just control an insect special at level 1. It does 200 damage for each pin the bullseye control. So you do 200. And then in game 3, it's really nice. You just do 200, then you combo for the rest of the time. It's really, really dumb. Very nice. That's probably one of my favorite Battlewasps.
That is my favorite Battlewasp, bro.
The one of Arbalest the Attacker. He is a normal summon, monster reborn, a level 3 or lower insect. It works nice with your Battlewasp Synchro. I'll show later. That gives you an extra normal summon, so you can normal this. And it chain blocks as well with the wind. And then it has an effect where if it's destroyed, you can summon an insect from the deck, a Battlewasp from the deck. So I guess if it's on board and if it's destroyed, you could summon Sting and get it a negate, I guess. But that's...
You could also summon a Pin the Bullseye and do 200.
That's the Giga Chad move right there.
It is.
The best card in the deck, Resonance Insect. It is a not once per turn. When it's sent from field to grave, add a level 5 or higher insect from deck to hand. And when it's banished, you can send an insect from deck to grave. You want to we want to put all 3 copies in the grave. This card's insane. I call it the Cyber Angel Ben 10 of the deck. It's phenomenal.
It is one of the best cards.
I'd play 20 if I could.
Dude, you can even normal summon and link it away and then it goes off.
Retaliating Sea.
Oh, it's a sea jump scare.
Sea jump scare. It's a hand trap, actually. You can, when your opponent activates a spell card that includes the effect of special summon, a fusion spell, runic card, stuff like that, you can activate it, special it, and while it's on field, it's Shifter, Macrocosmos. When it's sent from the field to the grave, you can add an Earth Insect with 1,500 or less attack from deck to hand. So it's a combo piece, and it's a hand trap. Absolutely nice. And you can search it in combo to have a hand trap for your opponent's turn. Next, we got some V-Troopers in here. 3 Scale Bomber.
Ooh, 3 of them.
If you normal or special, this is a hand special, more extension. And you can also end on it, and it's kind of like a Ghost Ogre for monsters. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you contribute an insect to destroy the monster.
Hi, Kage Tokage, but the insect.
Yes, just level 3. Then we got 2 copies of Sting Lancer. This is your DD Crow-ish kind of. You can quick effect main phase, target an insect in your grave and a monster in an opponent's grave. Bottom them both to the deck, and then special it. When it's summoned, you can add a Battlewasps spell trap. Or Bee Trooper, excuse me. I get it mixed up. So, very nice. You can summon it off the Invincible Atlas link for it to get you can get the Monster Negate counter trap. You can get an extension piece if you need it, depending on hand. It's nice to end on as well. And Resonance Sense, that can search it, so you can have a semi-DD crew. The boy himself, only 2 though. Scout Buggy, you only need 2. They loop each other, and you can always recur it. Especially if it gets banished, you can still recur it, doesn't matter. It's like a tour guide for the deck. It just summons another copy of itself from hand, deck, or grave. And it's mainly used to make rank 3 plays. That's what I use it for anyway. But I mean, you can normal it as well and play that way. Gokipo!
The card. The boy.
Card. Yes, sir. When it's sent to the grave by any means, it does not matter how, you can add a level 4 insect from deck to hand. And if it adds a normal monster, I'm not playing a normal monster, but you can play one, and it adds the normal monster. You can special it and destroy a monster non-target that has equal or higher attack than what you summon.
You can actually play a shiny black squatter with this.
You can. I used the C squad. I used to play that in the old giant ballpark.
Yep.
It fits really well. We got a couple Ragnaraikas in here. I just got the Samurai Beetle and the Wicked Butterfly.
Ooh, the 2 bug ones.
Yeah, they're bugs. I gotta play them. This takes an insect from banish and puts it on the bottom of the deck to special. And then if it's used to make a Ragnaraika, you can reborn any Rika type, plant, insect, reptile. But it's just gonna be an insect.
That's pretty strong.
And then this discards to hand special an insect in this deck. And then if you banish it, and you do a lot of banishing in this deck, you can draw for every on end phase for every reptile, plant, and or insect you got. But it's just gonna be a draw 1 in this deck.
A free draw 1's pretty good with a deck full of extenders.
Yes, sir. We got a bunch of 1-ofs in here. We got Praying Mantis in here. You send it to the grave with Resonance Insect, and it banishes it to get a token, a level 1 token. It's just an extension piece. And then we got the Guard Mantis, pay 1,000 special at level 4 extender. And it's got a battle position change effect, I guess. You can combo it with Cicada King if you want to, I guess.
That is a 24 defense free special.
He's going to guard your...
He is, dude. He's 2,400. That's big.
We got a Trap Tricks in here.
He has reverse Monarch stats.
He does.
He do. Wait a minute.
Just got to swap it around. You can do Monarch.
I know.
We got the Mermelio in here. You can you get 3 normals in the day. If you add it to hand with the Goki Pole, you can normal it, and I play a normal whole trap card to search off this. Really nice to end on as well. And then you can revive it to pop a spell trap. Good going second, and there's combos you can do to revive it on the opponent's turn. We got another Bee Trooper Assault Roller, 1-of. He is I call it the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent or White Dragon Wiper Burster of the deck. Banish an insect special. And he gains, I think, 200 attack for 200 attack for each insect you control. He can get pretty big if you go battle phase with like 5 insects. And if he's ever destroyed by random battle, you can add a Battlewasps, or Bee Trooper, from deck to hand. A little beefy 16 body, but it's usually for extension plays. The new boy from Rhoda. Supply Soldier of the Indestructible Insects.
I love this card.
This card says, if a insect is activated anywhere, including your opponent, you can just special it. If this is summoned in response to the opponent's insect effect, it can negate it. And then it is a poly. It's just a poly.
Why do insects have so many main deck negates? Why?
No.
Why?
I mean, if you're on an insect mirror match, it's really strong.
Yeah, it is, but still, wow, the amount of like that's like the second main deck negate. That's insane. That is insane.
I've never used it, but I look for the day when I can. Be nice. El Shaddai Window, but insect. Scary month. Each player can only special summon once per turn. I summon this on the opponent's turn. There's a couple combos where you can summon it on your own turn during end phase if you end it that way. But typically I summon it on the opponent's turn. And it's just a 23 wall. It's really annoying to get rid of. We got a Kaiju. Just in case I'm going second, I can search it. Lowest attack insect Kaiju you can play. Really nice to out stuff. When you add it with Resonance Insect, they're like, oh, I know what the next play is. Anyways. And then we got the Doomdozer. It's pretty much the BLS, Chaos Emperor Dragon Banish 2 Insect special. That's what I call it anyway. And it's a big 28 body if you need to attack with it. And also, it sends the top card of the opponent's deck to the grave if it inflicts battle damage. But we're in 2024 now, so that was good back in the day, though. And then we got Heavy Bee Trooper Mighty Neptune. This card allows you to shuffle 3 main deck insects back into the deck to summon, so you can recycle your residence insects and stuff like that. And then it has an effect on end phase. Target insect, give it 1,000. That's how you combo it with the later card, the Cicada King you'll see in the extra deck to negate this, because why do you care about 1,000 attack? Then you can summon the Scary Moth. That's how you do it with this, and then it's just good recursion for grind games especially. The boy, the Beargram of the Forest Crown. This card, big 34, big 28. He essentially is just a Regeki. You just blow up all the non-insect and plants on the opponent's side of the field. He can't attack direct, but you just link it off if you need to. And he has some random effect where your opponent can't respond to your spell traps with monster effects or something like that, but that's really irrelevant. You banish 3 insect plants to summon this from hand or grave. Really nice, especially in grind game. You just get a 34 beach stick every turn. That's it for the monsters. The spells. The best spell in the deck. Armed Rebellion at 3.
This card is awesome, dude.
This card is so good on its own. This card can just full combo on its own, as long as you have any insect in hand. You summon an insect from hand or deck with 1,000 less attack, and if you summon from deck, you have to send a monster you control to the graveyard. So you summon Residence Insect and send it immediately, and then you get the trigger because they went from field to grave. So you go get your Rapier, the Onslaught, for full combo. This card is wild. It has a second effect where if an insect synchro is destroyed while it's in grave, you can set it. So if they get over your Sync 12 Battlewasps, you just get it back and combo next turn. Absolutely insane card. I'm not playing hand traps in this deck. I'm opting for board breakers. So we're doing droplets in vain.
Makes sense because you make big board.
And I got stuff in hand I can discard. Goki Pole might be in hand. Praying Mantis could be in hand. Beargram's a free discard. Stuff like that. It's really nice to break boards. And the deck is a 2-card combo deck, essentially, so. We got 2 Lightning Storm in here, back row, or attack position monsters. Just get them out of here. I don't want to see them anymore.
And then OTK.
Yes. 2 Regeki. Kind of like doing the Tempai thing, kind of a little bit. Very nice. Just Bloodboard it. Especially if they have an instant negation badge as well. Callback. Droll. Shifter is very, very good against me. Ghost Ogre on the winds is very devastating. So just nice to have it. It might make them upset. 60 card one of them.
It would.
And the Feather Duster for that'll round out the board breakers. Just blow all the back row up. And speaking of wind, 2 of them. This is just Black Whirlwind. Twice per turn, when you summon normal special, a Battlewasp, you can add equal. I think it's equal or less, or just less. But I typically add less. And you can target a insect and make it a tuner until the end of the turn. So you can combo. You get 4 searches. You do it twice. Return it to hand. Activate it again. Get 2 more searches, and you can make 2 tuners if you need it, just in case.
I don't even know why they put it twice per turn on that thing. It should have just been Black Whirlwind. Like, you're just going to get 4 searches anyways. Like, you're just going to go full combo.
4 searches a turn. And you can do it on the opponent's turn, too, when you summon back the Synchro 12.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane. That is so good.
You literally just get all your extenders back.
I read those when they first came out, and I was like, wow, that's a Blackwing card. Wait a minute.
Yes, exactly. 2 Giant Ballgame.
Really?
This is
interesting.
How do you word it? It's a Monster Reborn for level 6 or lower. If you open this and you have Scary Moth in the grave, this is just summon back Scary Moth. You just make your board play this summon pass.
Yeah.
It has a second effect where you target one of your opponent's monsters, reveal an insect with equal or higher attack, and you get to snatch the monster. Or you swap control, and the monster you stole becomes insect. Really nice.
That's pretty cool.
So you could hand them like a Goki Pole or something and destroy it by battle and get the trigger off the Goki Pole and stuff like that. Really good card. This card is, especially against through Nib, if you save this for Nib, you can just keep playing it.
You could also hand them a Pin the Bullseye. 200.
Pin best card.
Pin best card.
We got some B Trooper spell card, one of those. Descent. Summon a token.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a 3,000 or higher attack insect, it non-target destroys a spell trap. Very nice when you have Atlas, Bear Graham, the Sync 12, stuff like that. You can just blow it. And you can add it if you need an extender. Another extender, B Trooper Formation Field spell. You can target a B Trooper engrave, summon it, you lose life equal to the attack. And then if a insect's destroyed by battle or artifact, you get a token in its place. Very nice extension and recursion, especially when you're trying to block attacks for when they're trying to go for game. People forget about this. And then lastly, landing. This card used to be like trash. I was so upset when Burst of Destiny came out and read it. I was like, oh. Anyways, that's I guess. But this card's actually busted now. I actually like it a lot. You do the fusion with the cavalry, and then you make the B Trooper fusion, the level 5 one, and you add this.
Oh, Cruel Saturn, yeah.
It's Cruel Saturn, yes. And it's just this, and then it's recursion. You get to banish insects and trigger resistance insect on follow-up turns. It's crazy.
It wasn't landing that was the problem. It was the bad fusions. We didn't have a good one for it until Cruel Saturn.
Yeah, Cruel Saturn is insane.
And Cruel Saturn is insane.
I just wish the 4,000 unaffected guy was better.
Yeah, me too.
I would love to make it, but it's just not good. Instant fusion to summon Cruel Saturn. This card's insane if you open it. This could full combo on its own. Very good card. That's it for spells. To round out the traps for the 60 cards, we got Gravedigger's Trap Hold, and I'm searching for the Murmelio. It's just, hand or grave, negate, do 2,000. It's either this or Network Trap Hole. Network Trap Hole says when they summon from the deck, I think it's deck or extra deck, or just deck, you banish it face down. But I like this more.
I like this better too.
When this card was expensive, I played Network, but now, I got it now, so. Next, we got the Ragnarok Hunting Dance that the Link 3 Mantis Monk searches. It's essentially in this deck just a targeting pop 1, and then if they destroy one of your insects while it's in grave, you get the popper monster. Very nice, especially for popping continuous spells and traps and field spells. This is coming clutch. The last card, the Flying Sting, just a monster negate while you control a B Trooper, and then on their end phase, it will banish an insect. If you have a 3,000 attack or higher insect, you can banish an insect to set it.
That's pretty cool.
Recursive counter trick.
All right. So let's go ahead and check out that extra deck.
Extra deck. Very fun extra deck.
The main deck's awesome, dude.
I love it. This is full gas. Sachi, the Ceremonial Bow. Absolute nice card for the deck. On summon, you can make it become a tuner. Depending on hand, you typically want it to become a tuner. But depending on, especially if you get drolled, you probably won't need to make it a tuner. Especially if you have Steam, so you make the Sync 8 play. And then it has a second effect to where you can target a Battlewasps continuous spell trap, bounce it for cost, by the way. You know how many times this has been impermanent and I've used the effect just to bounce land for cost? And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm paying cost. They're like, oh. And then you get to reactivate it so you can get 2 more searches. But if it does not get negated, you get an extra normal of a Battlewasp. So
that's still pretty good.
Very nice. Especially when you search the Arbalest, the Rapid Fire for the extra normal and then a Reborn.
That is so good.
Just gas. And then to chain block and for time, when it's used as synchro material, you do 100 damage for each banished Battlewasp.
Still not as good as Pin.
Unfortunate, but it gets the job done. You can do 300 damage in combat.
Oh, you get 300 instead of 200. Oh,
Pin's still better though.
Yeah, Pin's still better. Pin's a main deck search.
Mantis, the menacing Mantis, the Ablatus. Chaos Ruler for the deck. On summon, dump an insect from deck. And then, to fit the theme, target an insect. Make it a tuner. Absolute insane card. You just go from Sachi to this. And then you go from this to the man himself. Grand Partisan, the Revolution.
This card is so good.
Sync 12, 200 attack for every banished insect. So he's massive. Can't be destroyed by card effects. I had someone try to Regeki this today. I was like, oh, he sticks.
Nice.
He's just there. If he's banished, he comes back, he destroys cards on the opponent's side of the field, non-target, for each banished insect you have, and does 500 for each. So you banish it, you make this big synchro, right? You link it off, and then you're like, oh, I don't know why he linked off his big boss. I'll banish it. Oh, and then it comes back and you get the end on it. So very nice.
Just pop the field.
Yeah, you just blow the whole field. I had someone use the Centurion Banish trap card on this. I was like, effect to come back and blow your board up. And he's like, oh,
Oh,
I just lose.
yeah.
I could. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. So that's it for the synchros. Links, we got quite a few. 2 of the Armor Horn. Insane card. This is how you get your third normal summon. Extra normal, you just normal summon on resolution of the effect. Banish 3 insects from grave while he's in grave to summon back. He's banished from Lee's field. Free link to body. Very nice for the deck. Sets up your resonance insects, etc., etc. Very good. And then, you know, I'm an Inzector fan, and it's insane in the deck. Pico Felina. You discard a card on summon, target an insect, equip an insect from deck to it, giving it 500 tech. And if you're familiar with Dagosto Emerald, shuffle 3 insects, draw a card from deck, from graded deck. Very nice recursion, get an extra draw. You equip Resonance Insect, and then when you link it off, you get the trigger. It was sent from field to grave. Very good. Very good. Mantis Monk Ragnaraka. The only one I play for the Link 3. So, banish 2 insects from grave to go get the trap card. You know how we like banishing in this deck. If you ever need a Link 3 body, you can link it off, revive it with its graveyard effect, and then you can do from there. Especially in a grind game, you get a 2300 beat stick. Other Link 3, Surfling Papillon. This is how you can also trigger your Cicada King if you don't care about the counters. If you want to get the Scary Moth out that way, you can also do it this way. It gets counter for every insect used to make it, and then as a quick effect, you can remove a counter to revive a level 4 lower insect. So if you have Sting engraved, that's how you revive on the opponent's turn to get a follow-up search and a targeting monster negate. Absolute crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
And then we got the boy, my favorite boy.
2 of them.
Invincible Atlas. I play 2 for grind game, and you typically can just tribute himself, and you can go Cruel Saturn when he's banished, just bring him back just for no reason.
That's pretty crazy.
He's just a 3,000 towers while he has 3,000 or less attack. He can tribute any insect. It can even be face down if you're playing the Crawler Soma package. I elected not to, but I really want to. I just don't know where to fit it. So he can either gain 2,000, be 5,000, but he loses his protection. Or you can summon a Bee Trooper from deck. So it's either going to be Sting Lancer for a spell trap if you need it, or you can go Scout Buggy for a rank 3 play. Very nice. And Stack Sovereign.
I love this card.
Big Link 533. This deck just has such huge beaters in it. It is crazy. And he says when a monster is summoned from the deck or extra deck, you can non-target just destroy 2 monsters. It must destroy 2 though. So you might have to blow up one of yours depending on how early you want to fire it. And he has the same graveyard effect where you can put an insect on bottom and special it. 33 body that just keeps coming back. It's really nice. The Onyx Seed, Cicada King, targeting monster negate, and then you can give an insect 500 defense or switch the battle position. So you normally, I like someone in attack mode and you switch to the defense because you know he's got bigger defense. When his battle positions change, you reborn an insect from grave, so that's how you get to your Scary Moth or anything else you need essentially.
That's still pretty cool though. I love that card. Such a good extra deck negate.
Yes. The final 2 cards, Fusions, Cruel Saturn. Or Saturnus. I like Saturn, but on summon, add any Bee Trooper card from deck to hand. Instant fusions. That's the same with this card. And then the effect I like a lot. If an insect is banished, you can target a banished Bee Trooper and special it. So if you banish a Bee Trooper for an effect, for example, like Armor Horn, stuff like that, you can just summon back what you banished for the cost of it. You can do Invincible Atlas and summon it back for free. It's crazy. And then normally this gets the fusion spell in my combo. And then I play the fusion spell to summon the TCG exclusive Heavy Cavalry.
This card was so cool. I saw you summon this.
I just call this SP Little Knight for insects.
I also have no idea why he's on a crab.
I know.
But hey, whatever.
I mean, if it works, I guess. But so he also cannot be destroyed by card effects. I had someone Ghost Ogre it today, and I said, sure, okay. And he, quick effect, targets an insect on any field and a monster, banish both. I'm sure you can guess what I will be banishing. The Sync 12. When he is banished, he comes back and blows the entire fort up. So, very nice card. Insane. And it helps with the Yugioh matchup, too, because, you know, you don't want to walk into those.
No, but that's really cool. That is a really cool card. I got to see this side deck because I've seen Silent Insect sitting on top this whole time, and I'm like, what is happening with this side deck?
So funny. Speaking of Yugioh, so Silent Insect. If you,
It's a one of.
yeah, just one of. It's if it's normal, it goes defense, kind of like a Super 8 Samurai. But the effect I care about, negate the effects of continuous spells and trap cards.
Oh, dude.
So you can turn off Nightmare Pain and opening the Spirit Gates, you know, stuff like that. Really, really nice. And, you know, stuff playing against continuous spells. Voiceless Voice, really funny. You can turn off Barrier. So I just do it.
That's crazy, dude. That instantly wins against Voiceless Voice.
So
Lowe's not going over that thing.
No.
With 50 attack.
300 defense.
That's pretty big for Lowe.
So I'm maining the board breakers. So if I know I'm going first, I'm doing crossouts. I take out the board breakers and put in the crossouts. The crossouts will be for 1 Ash, 1 Droll, 1 Veiler, 1 Nib, and 1 Imperm.
That is a lot of things that, like, you can counter, dude.
It's just perfect. I just take out the board breaker, put these in. I really want to cut this Veiler for Shifter, but I couldn't find it for the tournament. So this would be Shifter, because Shifter is very, very annoying for the deck. So I put Veiler in its place. But it would be Shifter if I had it. I don't have it at the moment.
And with the Silent Insect, that's a perfect 6.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying, like, that's a perfect 6. So you still have, like, a bunch of slots left in the extra deck that you can play 3 of.
There's plenty of stuff to take out going games 2 and 3. And then regular stuff, you know, especially if I go to time and stuff, it's normal stuff. And then Dark Rulers. You know, if Regeki won't cut it, or I can just go over the board. You know, I make big beat sticks. I can just clear the board out. So that will do it.
That is awesome, dude. That is a really cool 60 card deck. I really like that. So, you have any other shout outs?
Nothing. I appreciate you having me.
All right. So, anyways, guys, that's going to do for this one, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell in there so you can come part of notification squad, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, pin the bold tie, dust 200.